got the generator out because, as somebody had pointed out previously, that my belts were too tight and I was going to blow a bearing, and well, that's exactly what happened. So I've got a bearing here that will hopefully go somewhere in there. Don't know exactly how yet or what that's going to consist of or where it goes, but I hope it's not too difficult. Okay, I've started disassembling this and cleaning it up a little bit, and well, I've got a feeling this is going to go a lot further than just trying to replace that bearing. So I'm going to start time lapsing. So here you go. Let's get on with it, I guess.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang from that old Viper man, you should come from there.
Should have done that from the beginning.
That's when you get the hit that makes you feel alright. You'll be high and trouble's out of sight. So don't you hang around that Viper in the night. You'll be high. You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old Viper man.
Okay, I finally got that keyway out of there. It took a little bit more convincing than I was prepared for, but gasket, which has seen better days. That was probably important. That's what we were after. See how it's not even wanting to roll there? So that is pretty bad.
You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old Viper man.
Just be another gasket. There's in there like that, like that. Okay, so we will clean all this up, and we'll be right back. Like this will clean up good, I think. So we'll be right back. Okay, hours later, we're reassembling. Got all the parts cleaned up, mostly, but we're gonna reassemble here. So let's get to it. This is the new bearing.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang around that old Viper man. If you should come across a Viper in the night, that's when you get the hit that makes you feel alright. You'll be high and trouble's out of sight. So don't you hang around that Viper in the night. You'll be high. You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band. When you hang around that old Viper man. Temptation leads you by your lily hand. You will be moving your body to the dance when you cut it with that old Viper man. You'll be high. You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band when you hang around that old Viper man.
this thing filled with some 30 weight oil. All right. Okay, generator in, bearing in, doesn't squeal, tightened down, ready to roll. Starter, I hooked a 12-volt battery up to this, jumper cables, and it cranked right over. So either I unkildified it or the battery was super dead. Back on Sally here. Last night got the generator rebuilt, cleaned up. Shouldn't say rebuilt. I replaced the bearing in it, cleaned it up, painted it, made it look nice. So we got some nice things going in. Piece by piece, it'll start to look good eventually. Still having the issue of this gear selector linkages Wongo. I actually printed off the service manual for it, and we're gonna adjust the linkage here according to this, see how it goes. Also, got some stickers made, as you see here. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I might sell a couple of those. I don't know how much yet or not, but if you're interested, let me know. I got a couple more designs coming too. I want to make a couple more. It's got some Toyota Lexus parts here, as you can see. This is a fuel tank, so we're going to be doing some 80s Toyota stuff here shortly. A couple videos maybe next week, maybe, depending on how this weekend goes. Got something down there I'm gonna get the works on. We'll see. Also gonna work on my 59, eventually gonna drop the rear end and do some steering box with my 59 Ford. So we got a lot of projects up. Okay, so far what I've done is pulled this off, which is I cleaned all this up also, as you can see. But I pulled this, which goes underneath the drive shaft, the steering shaft, and it clamps the gear linkage box thing, whatever you want to call this right here, clamps that to the thing. I'm trying to adjust this according to it. We're about an inch off where it needs to be on the steering wheel. Issue is this thing is so corroded, as you can see down there. Let's see. It's so corroded, you can see where I tried to clean it up, but it just won't slide down far enough. So what I'm gonna do is disconnect this, disconnect these linkages from here, and then disconnect it from here, pop it out, clean up the shaft, throw some paint on it so it slides a little bit easier, and then we'll open this up, clean this up, because I'm sure that's probably all gummy in there, and we'll just clean this up, reassemble it, get it within spec, and then hopefully that'll solve our issue. So I'll cut to the GoPro here of me getting all this out. Okay, after a little bit more disassembly, I've got that little gear selector switch out, and I don't want to get too crazy with this just in case it gets a little complicated and I don't understand it. So we're just going to remove the top piece. I need to order these new bushings, obviously, which that's no big deal. But we'll take these off, this cap off, and see what's in there. Oh. Well, that might be some of the issue. What did I get myself into? How does this... Okay, so that goes into there. There is a little slot for it. Is this just grease? This makes me think I should just repack it with a shitload of grease and see if that helps, but I'm not sure. I think that's grease. I'm just gonna clean all this out, repack it, and hopefully that fixes it. I gotta sort out how this goes together, so we'll be back. Okay, I've got parts cleaned up, as you can see here. Okay. Now I gotta remember how this all goes back together. So this, that one obviously goes there.
Stay away from that old Viper man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang around that old Viper man, if you should come across a Viper in the night, that's when you get the hit that makes you feel alright. You'll be high and trouble's out of sight. So don't you hang around that Viper in the night. You'll be high. You take one hit and you'll be swinging with the band when you hang around that old Viper man.
Okay, it still needs some adjustment. See how it's down here? So like this is a straight steering wheel, it's down at an angle. That should be, it should be like right there at neutral, but it's not. So that's neutral. That's, I don't know what that is, we'll see. That's reverse. That's first. You kind of gotta, and now I can't get it in the, there we go, that should be second, third, yep. So it works, it's just not working well. It needs some adjustment. I don't quite have the skill to do that, but we will mess around with it. This video is probably gonna be real short. I also need to mess with the brakes, but it is what it is for right now. And again, I got stickers, so if you're interested in them, let me know. It's the Saguaro Sally design. We're gonna get a couple more designs coming out here soon. My girlfriend's working on a couple more, but that might be a little bit. Let's get this thing parked up for now, and I've got a Toyota to start to work on here soon, which could be bad. Oh, see, and then this thing, it does this weird fuel start thing when it's on a hill like this. But that'll be enough for tonight.